So sorry about that, guys. Let's do take two here. My name's Lucinda White, and thank you for coming to our Fun in the Sun class. Let me go ahead and get screen share here. We'll get our presentation up and going. Okay, like I said before, gotta love technology when it works right. All right, so once again, my name's Lucinda White, and I've been with Young Living for over 2 years now, and I love all the products, love all the information we're going to share with you tonight. I'm joined tonight by Kathy Martin, aka Sass Martin, who's going to help me share the information. So Kathy, take it away.
All right, hopefully my internet is working out. But we welcome to Fun in the Sun. This is a good class, especially this time of year. And I dressed appropriate for this class, wearing a farmer's tan. So there you go. It is pretty bad. I wore a t-shirt outside yesterday and today, and so we're gonna talk about how to protect ourselves and keep the sun. Guys, turn that down, please. Just a standard disclaimer, these statements haven't been evaluated by Food and Drug Administration, that we're just not really meant to diagnose, treat, or cure anything. We are just talking about Young Living essential oils. Lucinda and I are not health professionals, but we just have some amazing testimonies about these stories or these products, and have learned a lot about them to be able to share our knowledge with you. What are essential oils? They're the lifeblood of a plant. When these plants are grown in the right conditions and they're harvested at the correct time, distilled with utmost care, they can keep in aiding our bodies happy and healthy. Essential oils are composed of tiny molecules, and it's basically like the oil of the plant, right? So, and the essential oils, they can go, as we smell them and things like that, they can go through our tissues directly into our cells, to help our bodies in a matter of minutes. What I love about Young Living essential oils is, as if you had remembered the last page I just read, it talked about taking care of oils, and when they really are taken care of and harvested and distilled with the best care, that is when they're aiding our bodies the best, right? So you really want to look for the Seed to Seal Young Living label on your oil bottles, because you really want to be able to trust what is going into or on your body, or you even have around your house. So go to seedtoseal.com, check that out. You can even go to the farms, all the things. It is a really awesome experience if you have the opportunity to ever go. But what I love is also, it really trumps a lot of other oils and things like that. Like, you don't want to just go to the grocery store and grab a bottle off the shelf there, because it could be diluted with synthetics and things that aren't really healthy for our bodies. How to use essential oils. So there's 3 main types to use essential oils. Topically, you want to dilute with a carrier oil, which could be like coconut oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, the V6 complex. But you want to make sure that you're diluting when you first start using them. I don't dilute them anymore. I use them all the time. But place them into your hand. You can rub them on the bottoms of your feet by vitality points, your ears, all different ways. You can use them topically. Massages, aromatic diffusers, the most popular way. You can make sprays. You can, diffuse them kind of in the shower, in the bath, put them in the bath, or put them on your chest in the shower, and it's like an aromatic diffuser kind of. So it is a great way to use our essential oils. You can also internally drink essential oils, or cook with them, bake with them. There's all different kinds of things to do. Lucinda's got some essential oils right there, looking like possibly Ningxia Red, which is a really amazing product. Is Ningxia Red in this class? If it's not in this class, it is
just a little bit.
We talk about it a lot. If in our in our gut health group, then be in that, because there's a lot of Ningxia info in there. All right, so let's get learning. We are going to talk about some really awesome things that we are going to put on our bodies. But first, we want to protect ourselves from the sun and things like that. After the sun, before, during, after, right? The one thing we want to do is we want to get away from the dirty dozen first, right? So if there's certain things, we're not just talking about like sunscreen, also kind of different things that can protect our skin afterwards, which they sell in the grocery stores, but we really want to make sure that the dirty dozen is not something that we have in our house or our bodies. So if you had things that are sun related, maybe check them out, check out the ingredients. You feel free to take a screenshot of this page. You really don't want these products. There are multiple things that say carcinogen, which is cancer causing on here, a lot of them. There are multiple things that say endocrine disruptors, which basically affects your brain down to your reproductive glands, can affect your sleep, your mood, your hunger, like things like that. All the things. So we want to make sure that we're getting these out of our bodies, because even though we're having them small bits at a time, over time, it can cause sickness and things like that. So we're going to teach you some safer things to use.
Cool. Kathy, I just wanted to mention, when I was putting this together, I counted how many times carcinogen is mentioned. Between 12 items, it's mentioned 8 times on here. So that's pretty eye-opening how dangerous the dirty dozen is.
So mineral sunscreen, I literally have like 8 bottles of this because one year I didn't order enough and I won't let that happen again. But actually, I apologize. This is an old slide. It comes in SPF 30 now. So it doesn't come in 1050, it comes in 30. And we use it all the time. Like I actually have this, I run a daycare, and in my handbook, I have to have a part that talks about sunscreen. And I tell people, like, if they're not providing sunscreen, like the kids will be using Young Living mineral sunscreen, because I have to put sunscreen on them. And this is the only thing I use and that I will use for my kids. So this is something that, and it's definitely one that it doesn't have a lot of the toxins in and things. So the one thing is you have to kind of reapply. Like if you're going in the water and thing, I would reapply every 90 to 120 minutes. That's what I do. And it is super concentrated. So just remember that a little bit goes a long, long way. And after the sun, lavender cooling mist, I have it in the fridge right now. It feels so good. It's just like a cooling lavender mist. I had a client's mom come in and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sunburned. I'm like, oh, I have this for you. So I sprayed it on her back the other day where she had sunburn.
Cool. I'll have to update this slide so next time, but okay.
So this is a sunscreen hack. Rachel Cartier for sharing this recipe. You want to buy a continuous spray bottle and add a full bottle of Young Living sunscreen. I've actually been looking for this hack. So add 1 ounce of lavender to the bottle and 3 to 4 ounces of fractionated coconut oil. Screw the lid on and shake it really well. You can peel off the sunscreen label and add it to your bottle. So this is like a continuous sunscreen spray.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. So hopefully it goes right, because I think I added the link correctly. So cross your fingers, technology's our friend. And of course, no, it didn't.
At least the directions, yeah, but
Oh, here we go. All right,
yeah.
it did do it.
Is it working?
It should.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Come on.
On the market are full of harmful ingredients. Here is my sunscreen hack. Get a continuous spray bottle and add in your Young Living mineral sunscreen. Then you'll want to add 1 ounce of, however you want to call it, Lavaderm or Lavaderm. After that, you're going to add 3 to 4 ounces of fractionated coconut oil. Screw on the lid and you want to shake it really well. I like to peel off the label of my sunscreen and then add it to the new bottle. Now you can have sunscreen that doesn't have harmful ingredients in a spray form. This makes applying it to yourself or your kids so much easier. Most of the sun.
All right, we got that one. Yay, it worked. I'm so glad. Rachel has some awesome hacks. So if you guys are interested in any other hacks, let Kathy or I know, and we'll see if Rachel has one for you and we can get you her video hookups.
So this is a soothing stick, similar to kind of the lavender. If you don't have it, you can make this essential oils, and I would totally recommend anything that's like soothing for after sun, like put in your fridge, leave in your fridge because it feels so much better. 5 drops each of lavender, purification, and peppermint. And you can combine them and add your carrier oil to a roller ball, and there you go. Use it as needed.
Right, and if you are using this on younger kids, you might want to leave out the purification on it.
What? Okay.
that's-
I use it with my kids. Maybe it's Mother's Choice. It could be Mother's Choice. Know your carrier oils. So jojoba oil, coconut oil, grapeseed, sweet almond, olive oil, V6. Know your body, right? So jojoba oil is my favorite because it really mimics the skin and hair the most. And coconut oil, like I like it, sweet almond I like, but I don't like it on something that I'm gonna put on my face because it kind of makes my face skin break out. So just know your skin and all the things. All right, so these are Vitality drops, water in the summer, right? And I love jade lemon oil in my water, but these are really awesome. They have electrolytes and some energy for you. They have lavender lemonade, the grapefruit bergamot, jade lemon berry, and spearmint tangerine. So you just add these to your water and they are delicious.
Which one's your favorite, Kathy?
I like the jade lemon berry.
Yeah, that's my favorite too. I've never tried the spearmint. I don't know how that would be, but we'll have to see.
All right, so sorry, I'm trying to reply to Molly. I will reply in a second. So freeze your Ningxia red popsicles, right? So you can just freeze the packets like this, or you can make this yummy ice pop with some ice, orange juice, Ningxia red, mix them together and put them in some molds. We just got silicone molds, so I'm on the gut cleanse, and if I am not finishing my smoothie, I'm making ice pops out of them, and it is delicious. So freeze your Ningxia for sure. Shut that door.
All right, this is still you, Kathy.
Sorry, I'm still trying to reply. So these are citrus coconut popsicles. 1 can of full fat coconut milk, orange juice or pineapple juice, agave or sweetener of choice, lime vitality, citrus fresh vitality. Blend it all up and pour it into a mold. Place in the freezer for 10 minutes and then top with juice. Freeze again for 30 minutes. So they're like a separate layer ice pop.
Sound yummy.
What is that? Why are you opening that? Please, no, we're done. My kids don't understand hunger doesn't mean we eat snacks. You are done for the rest of the night now, okay? You have like 3 bowls of food over there. Sorry. Lavender lemonade. This is like one of my favorites. 14 cups of warm water, a cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of Demerara sugar. I actually don't know what that is. I just use honey. Actually, honey is way better than sugar. That can be a special kind of sugar. Nope, we're done. We're done. We're done for the night. I'm working right now because she's naughty. That's why. Okay. Mix all ingredients in a gallon container. Stir until sugar is completely dissolved. Chill and serve. Fine. And then you're going to bed. Eat that, and then you're going to bed. Okay.
All right. Thank you. So now that we've been out in the sun, you might be wondering how to protect yourself from all these little critters that might come out and about. So Young Living has you covered on those too. They have insect repellent wipes, and these are deep free wipes. They also have insect repellent in a spray bottle. Rachel Cartier, the one who you saw do the sunscreen hack, also has another hack with the insect repellent. Instead of using the top that comes on the Young Living, she puts a spray top on it. So it, like a mister top, and it just goes up and down. So it makes it so much easier, but these are so much better for your body. Like we said, they're chemical free, no DEET in them, and they have no synthetics, and they have essential oils in them. Oh my goodness. So I send this to my daughter's day program, even though she's 24, but why not use it on her, you know? And I also have the sunscreen that I send with her. So I'm gonna have to make sure that they are using that, because she comes home smelling more coconutty, but at least they're protecting her. So I can't ask for more than that, other than to use the chemical-free products that I send. Oh, excuse me. So if you're interested in making your own outdoor sprays, and let's just say those pesky bug repellents, you can make a spray of your own. So you would need an 8-ounce spray bottle. You can add 10 drops each of lemon and eucalyptus, 5 drops of peppermint, 1 teaspoon. This calls for rubbing alcohol, but I don't like to put rubbing alcohol on me. I like to use witch hazel. So instead of 3 ounces, maybe do 3.5 to 4 ounces of rubbing alcohol. And then it's also calling for 3 ounces of water. And if this is going to sit any amount of time, we want you to use distilled water, because anytime you have essential oils in water, you want to make sure it's distilled or purified, because it lasts longer. And it doesn't, sometimes if you use water that's not distilled or purified, it can have a tendency to mold, and we don't want you to do that. So put this in there, shake it up, and you have that repellent spray. There's also another outdoor spray where you can spray this on your clothes, spray it on your patio furniture. This one calls for witch hazel, distilled water, thieves, lemon, rosemary, and citronella. Citronella is also a great one to diffuse in a diffuser. If you're in an area that has a lot of moisture, tends to have a lot of bugs, go ahead and put some citronella in a diffuser and set it out there. These are just some informations to help you if you do ever get caught up in those different kind of critters that could bite you. It says chigger and tick bites. These are just different homemade remedies or recipes. So try them out. They might work, they might not work. We're not saying that they're going to cure anything, but they're just to give you an idea and to how you can use oils to help with some of these other items. I remember my grandma when we were little and we'd get one of those pesky little bites. Grandma would get out her baking soda and water and make a paste. I can imagine what it would be like if we were able to add lavender to that, peppermint, make it smell a little bit better. But as you can see on the right here, it does say baking soda with water, add your essential oils to it. Those are for those stings. Different bites have different oils that would respond to them. So here are some rollerball recipes. So feel free to take a screenshot of this. These are meant for kids that are obviously adults or older than 3, but kids that are older than 3 for these. But if you are going to try these on, if you have really young ones, you know, like 6 months to 2 years, you always want to start really slowly. So if it calls for 1 drop, back it down to, 1 drop, maybe go down to a toothpick swirl. Or if it says 2 drops, do 1 drop. So experiment a little bit and do your best for what's best for your body. Okay, you've been out in the sun all day. You want to relax. You want to just like kick back. If you have a patio, even or a chair out in the backyard, here's a nice diffuser blend that you can put in your diffuser. Calls for lemongrass, which smells really wonderful. Here's the citronella, peppermint, and thyme. I'm going to have to try this in my diffuser and go sit out back, and I'll let you know how it goes. I won't do it now because we have some more information to give you. So Young Living makes it so easy for you to get started. If you've not started with Young Living yet, through the end of the month, you can get up to 44% off on different items, including starter bundles. New customers get a 10% off up until the end of the month. If you order over a certain amount, you get another 24%. And then above another certain amount, you can get another 10%. But Young Living makes it so easy to start with. These are their starter bundles, and the Desert Mist is back. These starter bundles are priced 40 to 50% below retail of what you would pay for buying all these items separately. So if you're ready to get started with Young Living, you would head over to youngliving.com, fill your cart, There's 3 ways to shop: good, better, best. Of course, we'd like you to do the best way, but if you're not right to that point, you can buy products and check out. The better way is to buy 100 PV. And this is also great because it unlocks that 24% discount on any future purchases for 1 full year. And then the best way is to enroll in loyalty rewards, where you do get that 24% off for 1 full year. You can sign up for that with any amount you want. And then if you're ordering a minimum of 50 PV per month, and PV means point value, you can earn points back, which you get to spend on future purchases. So then you would check out, add the referral ID of who invited you to this class tonight or referred you to Young Living. And then while you're there, you could check out the benefits of becoming a brand partner. These are just some quick benefits of being a brand partner. As you can see, they've gone now to having all of this information for you on digital for $14.95. It saves a little bit on paperwork. When I became a brand partner, we had the books and it was twice as much. So I really like the digital versions of them. Young Living also gives you purchase free gifts with your purchase. This month, 100 PV on loyalty rewards is you're going to get 10 points back. That's like $10 in your pocket. At the 190 level, if you have it on loyalty rewards, you will get these rollerball set. These are so good to make your own rollerballs or gift them out. You will also get a 15 ml bottle of purification. This works wonderful on couches and furniture, lawn furniture, if you want to spruce it up a little bit. 250 level, you get a 15 ml bottle of bergamot. This is so good diffusing with tangerine or even a drop in your water. The 300 level, you get a bottle of sulfurzyme. This is so wonderful. I now have, I think, 2 bottles of this in my cabinet because I got them on 2 different accounts for free. The aches and pains are still there a little bit, but nowhere near as much as they were before I started taking this. And once you get to the 300 level, you get everything underneath it, which is, I think it's a great deal. This is just some quick information on loyalty rewards versus cart orders. You can see here on the screen, the best way to order is loyalty rewards. You get percentage back based on how many months you've been with them. Your second order of 50 PV or more on loyalty rewards is you will get a free diffuser. We've talked about point value, and that's money in your wallet. You might be saying, well, what do I spend it on? Just look for this little blue flag in the catalog that tells you you can redeem your points for those products. I have a hard time saving my products for that, but there's been a couple of really nice kits that I've been able to save up for and cash them in, and all you do is pay for shipping. Shipping is a wonderful deal. These prices that are shown here are up to a 150-pound package. Great deal. You usually get your orders within 2 weeks. Sometimes things are delayed a little bit, and that's okay, but you still will get your orders. These are just our events now that we have coming up for July. As you can see, next Monday is going to be Positive Mindset. That's online. The following week, the 10th, is no event because that's convention week. July 17th, it's Ditch and Switch online. We're going to help you get rid of those dirty dozen chemicals and give you some thoughts on which products to go for. July 24th, it's going to be a Zoom class. It's going to be on all the products that are released at convention. We're going to finish out the month with an in-person event in my house. We're going to have it around, you know, a Christmas theme, probably a Christmas dessert bar. And we're going to have all of the products that Young Living releases, or most of them, at convention there, so you can see it, taste it, smell it, hold it, hopefully. And but all of our Zoom events are in online. So they start at 7, and the Zoom link is here for our Zoom classes. This is just a fun little graphic. Cheers to summertime. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for summertime. So does anybody have any questions about any of the products, any of the events coming up? Okay, if not, we're going to say thank you, stop sharing, and we hope to see you all next week. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye.